My name is Rikuto Okuba. I work in the sales planning department of SCAT Incorporated.
Huckaboo! When can you submit that proposal?
I can submit it by the afternoon as planned.
Afternoon? That's too late. Shouldn't you have finished it yesterday?
But it was originally supposed to be submitted this afternoon, and I told you that already.
What? Really? But the faster the better. Stop being lazy and hurry up.
Yes. This is Hasagawa-san, my manager. He always shows his authority over everyone around him, with his unreasonable attitude toward me.
Hey, Rikuto, I saw you getting yelled at again. Are you alright?
I'm used to it. She's Yuka Akayama-san. She's a clerk in the General Affairs Department. At work, I often have a hard time because my manager is very strict with me, but talking with Yuka made me feel at ease. Oh, this? Yeah, I like it.
Isn't it not cool? You could throw it away.
I can't do that. It's important to me.
You're so kind as always.
Then one day, a new employee joined our department.
This is my daughter, Kaneko, who'll be working in this department from today.
The manager's daughter?
Come on, Kaneko, greet everyone.
Without being too formal. Well, nice to meet you all.
Ah, Okaboo, you'll be Kaneko's trainer.
What? Me? Okay.
You're probably free anyway, right? Train her well.
I'm not free, but... From then on, I was constantly pushed around by Kaneko-san. Kaneko-san, the document I asked you to prepare is totally different from the sample.
What? The sample? I didn't look at that.
No, but there is a proper format, and you need to be made in that form.
Shouldn't we just be free to choose the format and content? I hate being tied down like that. I'm a genius. I'm not good at anything stereotypical.
You can't work if you say things like that.
Huh? Who do you think you're talking to? My dad is the manager, you know.
Kaneko-san was selfish in everything she did, and showed no desire to be part of the organization. There were days when she wore fake nails and couldn't work at all. Kaneko-san, you need to work.
What? I can't type with these nails.
This is a company. Could you please avoid anything that would interfere with your job?
Why do I have to do it when someone else can do it? That's what organizations do, right? They help each other.
Kaneko-san, do you plan to work seriously?
Why are you saying it like that? You're a dad subordinate, but you're acting so high and mighty. I'm going to tell him.
I'm exhausted.
You seem to be struggling with Kanako-san.
Yeah.
How long are you going to keep this up? I'm so worried. I can't watch you like this. I don't know if I'll be able to keep silent about this any longer.
Sorry for worrying you, but I'm fine.
Really? If you say so.
The next day, the manager called me to his office.
Okaboo, how's Kaneko's training going?
Yes, as I reported in the daily report, we are a little behind schedule.
It's because you're pestering her, right? Kaneko told me.
No!
This guy's teaching style is so bad that the training doesn't progress at all. I think this guy is just a burden to have in the company. Do something about it, Dad.
You learn to see the good and the bad in people, too. That's Kaneko for you. You're great. You're gonna be big in the future. Okaboo, you know why I chose you to be Kaneko's trainer?
No.
Let's make sure that you listen to Kaneko's opinion and serve her with sincerity. And yet, what the heck? How dare you upset Kaneko? It's outrageous!
Huh?
Kaneko's right. We don't need you in this company. Choose one.
Resignation and change of employment forms? What is the meaning of this?
I'm telling you to choose between quitting the company and being sent to a rural area.
I can't decide suddenly.
How can someone who can't take care of Kaneko be able to do a good job? Having a bad employee like you is just trouble. Could you just please disappear?
Ugh.
Manager.
Oh, Akiyama? What's up?
I think it's impossible to move Okubo-san or to make him quit.
Huh? Why? I'm his manager. I can do whatever I want with him.
Yeah, what do you mean it's impossible?
Because Okubo-san he is the CEO's son.
Huh?
What?
What are you saying? This isn't the time to make weird jokes.
It's not a joke.
Is that true, Okabu?
Well, yes.
Sorry for telling them, Rikuto.
It's okay, don't worry. You probably told them because you were worried about me.
You're the CEO's son. No way! I knew that the CEO had a son, but I thought he was working for a foreign company.
Indeed, after graduating from university, I once worked for an American company in order to gain experience. I learned many things there and have built up a track record and network of contacts in my own way. And about 6 months ago, my father called me back.
You were called back?
Yes, I was told to come here with the assumption that I would eventually take over the company.
It's true that you joined the company around that time. Makes sense.
So what he's saying is true.
My father was thinking of treating me as executive, but I wanted to get to know the atmosphere of the workplace as an employee first. So I joined the sales planning department as a regular employee. I didn't want people to treat me differently, so I hid the fact that I was the CEO's son. Only a handful of upper management knew what was going on, though.
That's weird. If only upper management knew about it, then how did you know, Akiyama? I'm his manager, and I didn't even know.
That's because Rikuto and I are childhood friends.
So that's why you knew Okubo-kun's background.
Yes,
Wow, I'm so surprised. I didn't think that you were the CEO's son, but it makes sense. Actually, I've always thought you were a promising young man. You're good at your job and very creative. As expected, the CEO's son.
Hey, Dad! Why are you sucking up to him so suddenly? You don't have to bow down to a guy like this!
Shush! Don't say some unnecessary things. Just leave it up to me.
Come on.
Okubo-kun, you don't have to be Kaneko's trainer anymore. I don't want to be any more disrespectful. Thanks so much for all you've done. You can go back to your normal work.
since then, I no longer receive any unreasonable harassment from Hasegawa-san or Kaneko-san. But everyone soon found out that I was the CEO's son. I felt bad that I was hiding it from everyone, but they understood my situation. And thankfully, they treat me as the same as they always did.
Hey, I'm really sorry. Everyone found out because I said it to the manager.
It's totally fine. They would have found out eventually anyway. I was actually happy.
What?
Because you were actually worried about me.
Of course. Because...
Because... what?
Nothing.
Yuka's so cute. The manager calmed down, and it's easier to work, so when things calm down a bit more, I'll tell her my feelings. A few weeks later, the time for an important internal presentation was approaching. It is a regular event for pressing plans for future projects of the company, and the plan adopted at this event is then presented to the board of directors. I was busy preparing for the presentation I was to give this time.
Okubo-kun, everything's going.
Somehow things are going smoothly. I'm just looking over my presentation documents right now.
This is a presentation that's getting a lot of attention within the company. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
If this presentation goes well, your reputation will only grow stronger. I'm proud of you as your manager. But because it's getting so much attention, it will be bad if you fail.
What?
If that were to happen, your reputation will be tarnished. So you must be careful.
Yes. What is this weird feeling? Is he scheming something? No way. I'm probably overthinking. I'm probably so busy preparing for the presentation that I'm getting sensitive. The day the presentation came.
Rikuto, good luck. You'll be fine if you just do as you practiced.
Thanks. I check the presentation slides a lot of times, and I can speak without looking at anything, so I'll be fine. In fact, I worked hard on my presentation material for the day, and have perfected it. All that was left was to put my heart and soul into it. Then I'll start. The presentation went well, thanks to the hard work that I had put into it. Everyone's reactions were good too. Then please, look at the next slide. What? When the slide changed, I froze. It was a slide that I'd never seen before. What is this? I didn't add this slide. How?
What's wrong, Okubo-kun?
You suddenly stopped explaining.
You didn't forget about what to say, did you? That's not good enough.
Did they switch the slides?
What's wrong? Can you quickly explain this document? Or you can't. It's a shame that I had such high hopes for you, and you can't even satisfy me with one presentation. I thought you would have prepared perfectly because you're the CEO's son.
So lame.
If you keep this up, you'll lose your position in the company.
Judging by the manager and Kaneko-san's behavior, they obviously knew something. They're probably trying to harass me. But I cannot give in to something like this. Then I'll continue explaining.
Can you? You don't have to try too hard.
First, the upper left graph shows the market size over the past 5 years. As this indicates, strategies that incorporate new segments will be necessary in the future.
What? Why is he talking so smoothly? So he read the documents in a split second?
No, it's probably a coincidence. I switched out multiple slides. He'll get stuck soon.
The next document is this. The particular interests are indicators related to customer satisfaction, return rate, and net promoter score. As you can see, more flexible project management will be essential in the future, and personalized services will be developed based on customer data.
He's not messing up at all. What's going on?
What? I can't believe we could do so much with documents he's never seen before.
I was able to finish my presentation smoothly, because I usually think about business from many angles, and have all kinds of data in my head.
Wow, Hokubo-kun, you're amazing. Hats off to you.
Not at all.
You're as amazing as I thought you were.
Do you actually think that?
Of course. It's not normal to be able to explain so perfectly even though the slides were not part of the plan. As expected of you.
Slides that were not part of the plan? How'd you know that?
What?
You never saw my presentation slides. I asked you to do a final check, but you didn't do it either.
That's...
It's true that some slides were switched. Did you do it?
Why would I do that? I never let a finger in your computer. Right, Kaneko?
Yeah, we don't know anything about that.
Oh, before the presentation started, I saw the manager and Kanako-san touching Okubo-san's computer. I thought they were using it for work. But maybe they were messing with the presentation?
Hey, don't say weird things. We would never do that.
Yeah, Akayama. Just because you're his childhood friend doesn't mean you have to take his side.
But I'm sure.
You didn't see it properly.
No, I saw them too.
Me too. You were messing with the presentation. If so, that's terrible.
What? You guys saw it too? No, I was just checking if there were any mistakes.
But didn't you just say that you didn't lay a finger on my computer? Isn't that contradictory?
Ugh.
So you admit that you switched the slides. That's not something a manager should do.
No, actually, I did it for your sake.
For my sake?
I was testing you as your manager to see if you can handle a situation like this properly. And you did. Well, that's just great.
I won't be fooled by that.
I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, boss? I didn't know you were here.
Dad.
You seem to have a lot of behavioral problems.
Did Okubo-kun tell you things?
No, your reputation for clients wasn't good, so I did some research on my own, and I found out a lot of things. You have brought your daughter into the company through your connections and have favored her. You don't evaluate your subordinates properly. I've heard multiple complaints like that. You are unfit for management. You are demoted as of today.
What? No!
What, Dad is getting demoted? No way!
After that, I was able to work freely under the new manager.
Work seems to be going well recently.
It is, and my last presentation was adopted. It's thanks to your good luck charm.
That's not true.
This good luck charm that I always have with me is something that Yuka made for me when we were kids. She made it for me when I had to move because of my parents. I was able to work so hard because of you. I want to continue being with you. So will you date me?
Rikuto, I've always loved you too.
Thus we started dating. Later I was promoted to executive director and became involved in the management of the company. As for the manager, after becoming a regular employee, he and Kaneko-san were clashing every day.
I should have made you join the company. This all happened because of you.
Huh? You got demoted! Don't act cocky! You're a regular employee! That's so pathetic!
What?
Please fight at home.
I'm sorry.
After this, Asagawa-san couldn't handle the situation anymore and quit. Kaneko-san, the daughter who had lost her support, could no longer express her demands and secretly resigned. The two are said to be miserably arguing at home as well, blaming each other for everything. I, on the other hand, actively used the connections I made during my time in the US to secure overseas business partners. My business trips to various parts of the world became more frequent. Yuka now supports me as my secretary. Let's go to the Statue of Liberty next.
Yeah.
Yuka-san comes with me on these business trips abroad quite often, and after work, we go on dates.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.